guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just us preparing our garden to be planted in, and then I'm going to show you what is in our garden this year. So this here is our in-ground garden. It looks a little rough and still got a long way to go. And these are the raised garden beds before we fill them with some more soil. We got a truckload of soil, and I believe this is called like peat moss or something. I don't know, but it has good compost in it. And we're just gonna top off these garden beds. For those of you who don't know, we live in Northeast Ohio, so our last frost date is about the first week in May. So I always get super excited around this time to get our garden planted. And this year, my husband Danny and I are doing a little garden competition. This here is his raised bed, and he thinks he's gonna win because he put pig manure in his, but I opted out and I'm just doing some soil because my garden was great last year. So we're kind of seeing like whose garden bed does the best. A little bit of a friendly competition. I'm not very competitive, but he is, so it's just kind of fun for him. And yeah, we'll see who's the better gardener. So I got these marigolds today that I'm gonna put next to my tomatoes because apparently tomatoes like being accompanied with marigolds. And then I also got some thyme because I didn't start any from seed. Okay, so I put the marigolds here, and then I'm gonna put the tomatoes in between them. So like 1, 2, 1, 2, and that'll be that. And I'm gonna start the herbs like about here. It looks like I am allergic to something I touched today. I don't know if you can see this, but it's like red and very itchy. So it might have been red raspberries that my neighbor gave me. So hopefully that goes away. So we got a truck bed of more topsoil to put over this garden space just because the soil is not where it needs to be. So hopefully this will make it at least plantable, and maybe we'll put some like animal feces on the garden too, animal manure. Maybe we'll do that here soon to get the soil in better condition. I ended up planting in this garden the marigolds and the tomatoes, which are these ones right here, and my peppers, basically just all my starts. And then over here in this empty section, I planted cucumber seeds, and there's some herbs, but they look very sad, and I hope they grow, but they're like all toppled over, so I'm not sure that they will. And planted some cilantro seed right here, and yeah, so this bed is all good. So we have this random tree in our yard. I don't even know what kind it is. It's pretty ugly, but I just came up here and saw this, and I believe this is red raspberry bush. So I'm really excited about that because the red raspberry my neighbor gave me is already dying. It didn't really take well to being transplanted. So I really hope this is raspberry. I'll be super excited if it is. So it's a few days later, and I wanted to give you guys a little update. This is Danny's garden bed. He cheated and bought all of his starts from a garden center, but that's okay. And we just have peppers and tomatoes in his bed. And over here, along this first row here where the new soil starts, I planted some wildflower mix, like a cutting flower. And then right here, this section here is strawberries that my mother-in-law gave me. So I'm hoping those grow. And then over here we have some onions, and I'm doing an experiment where I bought green onions from the store and I planted the bulbs along with the tops too, obviously, but I planted the bulbs to see if those would grow into full-size onions. So we'll see about that. And over here we have even more tomatoes and zucchini all along here. They're really spaced out because zucchini get huge. And that's all we planted in here. We didn't use up the full space because we're not even sure that things are gonna grow in here yet. And over here in my garden bed, I forgot to tell you guys I planted zinnias, and that's garlic. And the zinnias are coming up, which is exciting. And then also my cucumbers are coming up. There's one right there. So this is doing good. And I'm super excited for all of these things to grow. And I'm gonna can this year, so very excited. But I am going to close out this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I will give you garden updates throughout the summer, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.